Well, we feel doing it right or don't do it at all.
We're selling it!
I'm Chris Meyer. Join me and the Legendary Customs team as we take ordinary rides and craft them into legendary customs.
Hey everybody, Chris with Legendary Customs out of La Crosse, Wisconsin. Thank you so much for tuning in to the update where we are on the 1966 GTO. If you like what you see, comment down below, subscribe, follow us on our YouTube channel, and of course, Facebook and Instagram. If you want some cool merchandise, go to our website, click on our merchandise tab. We have sweatshirts, t-shirts, can koozies, everything. Anyway, where are we on the 1966 GTO? We are so close. We are doing what is called panel gapping right now, which is lining up all the gaps on the doors, the trunk, the hood, making sure they're all level. Great transition.
Alright, well, doors are on. Working on these gaps. And they are being a pain. Sticking out down here. Anyhow, we'll get it.
Alright, what we have going on here is a brand new set of door hinges. Yes, you heard me correctly. Brand new. You may be asking the question, why are we machining them? Well, this casting was so crowned that it did not sit, the door did not sit on the body good at all. I mean, it was just terrible. So we're machining it flat because this has the original hinge back on it, which is shot, parts of it. But see how nice that door line is? That particular one was out a full 1/8 of an inch. It wouldn't even get close at the bottom. So we have to mill the hinge to give us what we need to install the door correctly. So again, brand new product, brand spanking new, not inexpensive either, but we have to mill them to make them what we need to make the door fit. Door doesn't fit, not a good day for anybody. All right, 1966 GTO rear trim. Look at how nice that fits. This is a repop. And then you go to this side and say, what in the world happened? 16th, 8th, 3/16. That's the gap. Now we're going to go over to this side. You remember when this was all filled with Bondo? Well, it was filled with Bondo because that's the quick, easy, and in my opinion, wrong way to do it. Why is it wrong? Because over time, that Bondo can crack, break, and it's not a good day. So if you look, we're building up the metal to meet the brand new trim. So that is what Jeff's in the middle of. And again, on the outside, really nice fit. This up here is going to need some metal filled in, but he's filling in the inside, and then we'll body work that, mold it all down. But that now follows the track of the steel versus floating in midair. Mr. Jeff, on that particular one, how long have you have for time to do it right?
Oh, well, as long as it takes. No, we're about half hour, 45 minutes into it now. So
half hour, 45 minutes. It'll probably take 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours total to get that right, versus an hour, hour and a half with Bondo. So you're really looking at an hour and a half to 2 hours difference doing it right versus just filling it up with Bondo. Well, we feel doing it right or don't do it at all. Anyway, there you go. Just word to the wise. These fit really nice on top if you order them, but they feel really bad on the bottom. And these, let me show you something. These are the press-on washers, the old school washers. You can't just take a threaded nut and pull these in. These literally just hold it in place. You can't pull them. So it's either floating, Bondo, or build it out. So there you go. Checking back in on what Jeff has been doing. All of this will need to be ground and finished. So it's ugly right now, and it will get better. Also on the doors, on the passenger door, this metal had to be extended to give us the right gap. So he is working everything down. But adding metal, it looks ugly at first, and then in the end, it will look like it was never done. But just had to add an 1/8 inch to that to give us a decent gap. Everything else on the car looks pretty doggone good. This, on this side, was decent. On the driver's side, Mike actually had to cut this, move it that way 1/8 to give us a good gap. But yeah, long and short, coming along great. This door, the factory was pretty good. Just have to make an adjustment right up here. Anyway, coming along step by step. It is so close to being ready for final sanding.
Are you having fun yet over here?
Something like that.
Yeah. I knew that's what it would be.
Yeah, we're having fun. Just trying to get everything.
Ooh, dang, that gap's a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was hugely different from the other side
Yeah.
yesterday. I couldn't believe.
I scooted the door ahead
There you go.
to get all the fender gaps and everything up there, and then added to the back.
Nice.
It was less work than doing all of it.
Right.
So I'm just trying to get it panel fit to smooth transition down the side.
Right. I know that's 100 times better than yesterday.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys one thing. This door was in super bad shape for the gap. And I want to tell you, Mike's working on it now, but that gap is right where it's supposed to be. Started out at the bottom, right where it's supposed to be, And then as you came up, it just grew, and then it got small again, and then it grew again. Right now he has it so it's very consistent. Now he's floating both the panels, so when it's all done in paint, it'll be just a really nice transition. Doing the same with the front. The other side he'll hit next. The back, remember how I told you we were building that out? Again, right now it's pretty ugly, but that's filled with a fiberglass, and that will be straightened out. But that was all built out with steel, and then it's going to be fixed with fiberglass, which is stronger than the Bondo or the glazing, and then it will all be smoothed out in the end with glazing. So, but all of this had to be rebuilt. This had to come out a tremendous amount to follow the body line, and then this had to be built out. This was literally almost an 1/8 inch longer than this body line, so the chrome strips did not follow across. But now it's looking really good. One step at a time, go in the right direction. Gonna be truly legendary.
All right, so we're gonna take a trip outside. Mike's hitting a few parts with the blaster, a few small parts. Anyway, go see what's what.
And that is completed. So now they have started finish sanding the entire body. They put down a guide coat, which tells the highs and the lows, and they are sanding the entire thing. When that is done, the entire car will be high build primered one very last time, and then it will be all sanded again. And then after that, we are at paint. So we are so close. A color was chosen today that we are sending off tomorrow or the next day for Corey to look at to make sure that's what he is expecting. And it is a beautiful 2024 BMW color called Black Sapphire. Now, if you look at that color, it has blue pearl and a purple pearl in it. This engine is going to be a silver blue. We're taking all the purple pearl out and adding that 2.9 ounces of additional blue pearl into it to have the same amount of coverage of the metallic flakes and the pearls. But with the blue engine, the blue sapphire in there, getting rid of the purple, I think it's going to be a great combination. But the only way you're going to find out is if you keep watching and see this thing come full circle. I'm going to recap it. 425 horsepower engine, 10-speed transmission, kick-ass posi rear end, which is going in shortly. Black interior, black exterior, chrome bumpers, chrome badges. This thing is going to look like a 1966, but the motor is going to be on steroids. Keep watching. So much more to come. We appreciate each and every one of you. Subscribe.